Hi, friends from Five Reasons. This is Alejandro Villegas, and I'm live today. We're not gonna have the five on the floor guys, but you guys get to watch the game and comment the game that Game Seven between the Toronto Raptors and the Boston Celtics with me today. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna be talking a little bit about the game. But the first thing, the main thing that we're gonna do is to be sharing in our screen the tweets, all the tweets that our guys from Five Reasons are sharing during the game. So this is some of what you're gonna see during the game. Just checking out, like say 7 minutes ago. There's no dominant team this season. No reason to fear any of them. That's Ethan Skolnick tweeting from his account, but we're gonna be checking that out a little bit later. Right now, we're watching the Denver Nuggets beating the Los Angeles Clippers 122 to 94 with a little bit more than 3 minutes to go in the game. So we have some comments here from even before we started this. Let me see. Welcome everyone. This is something new we're trying tonight to keep everyone involved during games. Yes, we're trying to do this during the East Conference Finals. So let me know if you guys like it, if you guys like the idea, if you would like to change anything to the way we're doing it. Your opinion, it's always very, very important for us. So Typhoon Williams says, I love it. Okay, thank you, Typhoon. Fernando Rivera, Toronto, stand up. He's going for Toronto. I mean, good idea. This is Ryan Sproviero. Thank you, Ryan. Darian Rodriguez, Toronto, because of the experience. Who do you guys rather be or face in the Eastern Conference Finals? The Raptors or the Celtics? Let me know here in the messages. Mr. Amara, who's going to lose to the Heat? We'll see. We'll see tonight after Game 7 of that series. I hope they go to overtime again. Maybe a big brawl involving suspensions. Yeah, that would be a good way to get rid of some of the players, right? But no, we wanna face them with all their players, like we did with Giannis. We beat them 3 games. Talking about the Milwaukee Bucks, we beat them in 3 of the 4 games in the last series with Giannis, and that gives a little bit more of uh, of a good feeling about the what the Miami Heat are doing right now. Uh, Quality pronunciation, sir. Thank you, Sproviero. You must be Italian, right? Your family is probably from there. So let's review some of the numbers from the Raptors and the Celtics in this series so far. Of course, 3 wins for each one of the teams, but let's review some of the main stats in each one of those 6 games or through those 6 games. So in points per game, the Celtics have 107.2 points per game, and the Raptors have 101.8 points per game. So if you go by stats, the Celtics are a little bit favored. And actually, if you go to mybookie.com, you're going to see that the Celtics are favorite there in all the betting world, right? That is so important in sports nowadays, and it'll continue to be important during the next year. So in rebounds, 47.7 for the Celtics, 40.5 for the Raptors. So the Celtics also superior in this aspect of the game. In assists per game, 22.8 for the Celtics, 22.3 for the Raptors. That's a tie there, around 22 for each one of them. Here's the first stat that the Toronto Raptors dominate in this series. Steals, 8.2, and the Celtics, 6 per game. So the Raptors are superior there. In blocks, they're tied, 5.3 per game, and that's a tie there. And let me see, we have another message. Lowry won't go off on the Heat like he did against Boston. Well, hopefully he doesn't. Our friend is Strong Tune. Strong Tune. I'm trying. Okay, so let's keep watching or reviewing the stats here. Turnovers per game. The Celtics 16.3 and the Raptors 13. So you see in steals and turnovers, the Raptors are taking more care of the ball. That's important in this type of games. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. In field goals, 46% for the Celtics, 41% for the Raptors. So there you go. Another stat where the Celtics are better in field goals, 46% against 41%. In three-point shooting, very important in this age of basketball. We have the Celtics with 35%, the Raptors with 33%, and finally in free throws, 83% for the Celtics, 85% for the Raptors. Before we start, and since the other games taking a little longer, and we'll see when this one starts, I want to go ahead and show you what Eric Spoelstra said earlier today during his press conference. And we have the entire video here in 5 reasons, but I want to show you first. We're going to do the question that Ethan Skolnick did or made during this press conference, and then we're going to show you the second part. All right, so here we go. Eric Spoelstra earlier today talking to Ethan Skolnick.
Eric, I know that you've got a lot of confident guys on the team, and they came in confident to this season, but have you felt like their belief in themselves, particularly some of them individually, has grown throughout this process? And if it has, how valuable is that as you go through a playoff run?
Well, the veteran guys had that confidence probably all year long. That's not something Jimmy lacks in. That helps everybody else have confidence, particularly when you're playing against high-level competition. Certainly, though, Ethan, you can point to our young players that have gotten better each single month, and then have made big strides during this bubble. Getting opportunities like in pressure context, I think quite naturally just helps in confidence.
Okay, so there you had the first question, or the question that Ethan made earlier to Eric Spoelstra during that press conference, and now I'm going to show you the rest of it. Ryan saying that the video is going in and out. Please let me know if you're facing those same issues, and we're going to try to fix it here. Waiting for the start of that seventh game between the Raptors and the Celtics here in a couple of minutes. We're waiting for the other game to finish. It's let me check real quick because they went to commercial break, and I was looking at the Spoelstra video. They're 105 to 100. The Denver Nuggets are up. With 1 minute and 11 seconds to go in that game. That's game 5 of the Western Conference semifinal. So let's check now the second part of that same press conference. This time without Ethan Skolnick's questions, just some of the rest that Eric Spoelstra was answering today earlier about the Miami Heat facing the Eastern Conference Finals once again.
There's a game tonight of some mild interest.
Yeah.
Will you guys watch that collectively, or?
No, we're not going to watch that together. We'll get into the film as we go, but I'm pretty sure the guys are going to watch on their own. I'm going to have a couple cups of coffee. We've had one late game, so been used to the slightly earlier games. I'll have to adjust my schedule.
I can't imagine at this point in the season, I was going to say this time of year, but I'll throw that out the window under normal times. But going into the Eastern Conference Finals, some days to work on yourself probably isn't a bad thing. Is that how?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's probably not ideal to sit around for a week, but there's things you can work on. Is that how you kind of justify the time?
And build our reserves with our emotional and mental and physical energy as well. Going through a 7-game series requires a lot of that. So we're building that back up, but we're also preparing, and then we'll get the clarity that I think everybody wants, after tonight.
Hey, Spo, a lot of the guys have been talking about beating the bubble since really arriving at Disney. I know there's a lot that goes into winning playoff basketball games, but why do you think this team has been able to kind of flourish in this environment, maybe more than some others?
I don't know. I don't know how other teams are doing or how they did with it. It still ends up being about competition, but the environment clearly is something different than any of us have experienced before, except for maybe Goran, 8 points to the European Championships. I think it requires some level of structure, of discipline and routine, and a unique amount of camaraderie to help each other get through this. Nobody's complaining about it. Nobody's making excuses about it. We're grateful for this opportunity, but it is different, and you do need each other to lift each other up. On certain days where you're not feeling 100%. This group has been able to do that.
Hey, Spo. Kind of piggybacking on what some of the other guys have asked. You may not be able to answer this because you're still in the middle of it, but I do wonder if there are things from this bubble experience that you think are transferable to whenever basketball is normal again? Or is it just such a unique set of circumstances that it has to be viewed kind of as a one-off no matter what happens?
I think having, this many days around each other, I think only helps, as you move forward, and particularly experiencing something so foreign and new together collectively and helping each other, get through this. I think that has to mean something in the future. I don't know what. There's no way to compare it, and it's just an incredible life experience to go through, together. And it really has been remarkable that this thing is still happening. I think it's given inspiration to other sports that it can be done with the right structure and the right protocols and the right adherence and the right collaboration from everybody and all parties. There are sacrifices, but it can be done. And I can't say it enough. We're just really grateful to be a part of this.
All right, so that was Eric Spoelstra talking about the bubble experience there, and I want to know what you guys think about it. So Ryan was saying that my audio was cutting out, so we're going to try it this way. Let me know if it works now. The other game is about to be over. It's 107-103 with 24.1 seconds to go. The Denver Nuggets are surviving this game 5, so they're taking the series a little bit longer for the Clippers, and it's going to be interesting in the West if this goes to 7-2, right, between the Denver Nuggets and the Clippers. We saw it already. The Denver Nuggets came back from 3-1 against the Utah Jazz, so we'll see if they can do it too against one of the favorites in the West. So let's go and let's start doing this. Okay, we're going to show you guys what we're going to do. So you guys get a little feeling of what's this experience going to be like. So we're going to go through the 5 Reasons Twitter account. Let's say we're going to be picking different accounts during the game. So and we have to remember the game hasn't started. They're probably waiting for this one to finish so everybody gets the attention that this 7th game deserves. So, okay, this is Ethan Skolnick talking about what? Bleach. I don't know. Or is that bleach? Okay, ice in his veins. We'll see. And earlier you guys saw there's no dominant team this season, and this is some of the comments there. Wade County, that's kind of the beauty of this postseason. When it was Golden State and Miami dominating, it kind of felt like you were wasting your time watching the league because you knew who was going to win. This year, that's true. We don't know who is going to win this type of game. So it's been definitely more interesting for us basketball fans that follow NBA. So let's see what our Alphonse Sidney is saying today about these games that are going out. He's talking to Christian Hernandez from Miami Heat Beat, another of our contributors here in 5 Reasons. So they were talking about some anonymous NBA scout talking about the Heat culture, and this has been going on for the entire day. So I want you guys to read it. Zoes force out, pivot. I mean, all the things that Miami Heat did to come back to this point to be a competitive team again in the NBA, and that's definitely working for them. So that's just some of the messages that this anonymous scout sent earlier today, and that's been going through Twitter all day long. So, okay, and then I'll start about something else. Okay, let's go to Greg Sylvander. We'll see what Greg has to say about these games that are going on right now. Okay, what a huge effort and win from Denver tonight. Whoa, here you go. Greg Sylvander, and then Rolando Rodriguez answers. Let me say this. If we get past Boston or Toronto, big if, I want the Clippers. I have no desire to play against Bron and AD. Clippers are huge front runners and make believe tough guys. So what do you guys think? You guys want the Clippers or you guys want the Lakers if we go past the Raptors or the Celtics? Okay, let's see. Ryan, hopefully Denver can take this to 7 and then the West Conference Finals goes 7. This rest is priceless. I think that Celtics are going to win this one in a close one. And then Noel says, Ryan, the West Series won't give us rest. East Conference Finals, it starts Monday or Tuesday. And then Alex, if the West goes 7, then the Heat probably gets rest for the finals. Yes, we'll see how the calendars match up at the end of the day. The Denver Nuggets are winning 109 to 105 with 9.1 seconds to go. So the Clippers are hanging out there, waiting. It's still hanging out to see if they can beat the Nuggets there in the last second. It's really hard for now, so I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. We've seen worse things happen in basketball. So let's see what the NBA has to say. Let me see. So NBA, here we go. Tune in now. The live scoreboard, there you go. 110 to 109. So it's Paul George in the line right now. So we'll see how that goes. Here you have some of the images from earlier in the game. And winner stays. Game 7 coming on TNT. If you guys are in the United States, you can watch it on TNT, of course. If not, you have to figure out how to watch it somewhere else. So, and thank you guys that are joining and sending you a lot of messages. Thank you. We're going to try to do this for the Miami Heat games in the Eastern Conference Finals too. So, final score of the game, Denver Nuggets 111, and the Clippers 105. So that's the final score of that game. So nobody advances so far. They're going to have a 6th game. Probably when? Let me see. On today's Friday, so maybe on Sunday. Yes, Sunday at 1 p.m. It's going to be the 6th game, and you guys can watch it on ESPN. So game 6 is going to be on Sunday for sure now that the Denver Nuggets won. So let's see what the NBA is saying right now about it. We have the Nuggets force game 6, Sunday 1 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN, like we said. And there you have Jokic celebrating. And then a message from the Toronto Raptors. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they're saying.
Of your lives. We the North. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go Raptors from São Paulo, Brazil.
Sending love and prayers all the way from the Philippines.
Good Raptors fans. Just like to say good luck from Australia.
Raptors, this is Conrad from London.
What's up, guys? I'm here. I'm a Filipino from Thailand. I just want to say best of luck and God bless you guys.
We're cheering you on from Geneva, Switzerland. Wishing you guys good luck from India.
Greetings from Durango, Mexico. I want to thank you for all the passion and all the heart that you show every game on the court.
Hey guys, greetings from Poland. Wish you luck. Let's go Raps.
Let's go Raptors from the Netherlands. Coming to you live from Toronto, Ontario, the greatest city in the world.
Good luck in Game 7.
Good luck, guys.
And I love you, Raptors. Let's go, team. Repeat.
From Jurassic Park, USA, Raptors Nation stands united as one.
I love you guys all so much. My favorite team in the league.
I love Kawhi because he always wins for the Raptors.
Young Guns, good luck.
We Leonard.
I know you guys can do it. Bring home that W.
Just wanted to thank you for giving us a reason to smile during this horrible movie.
Oh my God, let's go.
Let's get this done, man.
To all the 6 guards in the bubble, bro. But we love you guys, man, and thank you for putting up that fight, because this Moxie Celtic team ain't got on you guys, man.
We the North, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Raps in 7, baby. Yeah.
Remember this thing? Yeah. It's coming home again.
You guys got this. We doping this. We doping this.
Let's go. Game 7. Let's go, Raps. 7, boys. Game 7. Raptors. Raptors. Go, Raptors.
Let's go! Let's go, guys!
There you go. That was the message from the fans of the Toronto Raptors. Very emotional. There you go. Then you have it. We'll see what the Celtics have to say about it. There's only one left thing to do: win, and they have Paul Pierce there. I don't know. I mean, okay, let's do this.
In NBA playoff history, Barrington talking to Pierce. Pierce buries it right in Barrington's face.
I just wanted to say how proud we are of everything you're accomplishing on and off the court.
Quality is demanded, and Black Lives Matter.
Justice for Breonna Taylor that's going to be my answer for everything.
Get your message out there. Talk about what you stand for. Talk about what's important.
I just want my son to know that his dad stood for something.
Come together for things that we believe in, and I'm not going to be quiet.
Now let's talk about the Boston Celtics. The legends. 17-time world champions.
Done it again.
It's an honor to be part of such a rich history, and I take great pride in what it means to be a Celtic. But I'm hungry for banner number 18. You guys are the future, the next chapter. There's only one thing left to do. Win.
Okay, so that was a message from the Boston Celtics. We saw what the Raptors did and what the Celtics did. Both great videos to really pump up the atmosphere, pump you up before the game. So Kyle Lowry, Van Vliet, Marc Gasol, Go Anunoby, and Pascal Siakam, those are the starters for the Toronto Raptors. And for the Celtics, we have Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Daniel Theis, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum. So those are your starting fives for both teams, and just send us your messages. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you guys want to face in the series, in the conference finals? Let's see. Ryan said, yeah, I'm just saying the longer the rest run, more rest we can get, assuming, and this is a big assumption, that we can get out of the Eastern Conference finals in less than 7. Well, hopefully that's how it goes in this next series for the Miami Heat. So the rest is looking good for us, man. Thank you. That's cool. They have internet up there. Good for good for Canadians. Yes. Well, it was from all over the place, not just Canada. They have. It seems like they're the entire world team, right, against the Celtics, or the American team today. But that's not exactly how it goes. So Ryan Esproviero says Kemba points plus minus is gonna be 9, plus 9 or minus 9. We'll see. So okay, we're gonna come back to Twitter, and we're gonna follow the game with our friends from 5 Reasons. So send us your messages and what you guys think about the game, and we'll be talking around here. I'm gonna be here backstage, just watching you guys do your thing and talking. And thank you again for being part of the 5 Reasons, for being here with us today, and for being part of this party that we're doing here, live tweeting party here with 5 Reasons. And there you go. Ethan's going with this first tweet. This game will be decided by Kemba versus Kyle. I took Kyle. So there you go. Kyle Lowry. That's the pick for Ethan's Kolnick, and we'll see what happens. So send your message. Send your messages, and we'll be reading here.